Hello all, welcome to this course on ISTQB Foundation Level Examination. This is static testing, that is chapter 3 and total marks expected from this chapter is 3 marks. And this is a review types. Again, this is also very important part that you have to understand because there may be a chance of getting one question from this topic. Review types. One of the main objective is to uncover defects. So uncover defects means, what is uncover defects? Means finding the potential defect. Finding the potential defects is called uncover defects. This word is a bit awkward, so there may be confusion with this word. So the main objective of this review type is uncover. So maybe in your question, in your ISTQB examination, they may ask like which of these are not a part of review types. They'll ask by giving three, these four, okay, and they'll just give instead of uncover, they'll give like cover defects. So this will be the odd man out. Okay, in this way you have to think and study, prepare for your examination. And fine. All review types can aid in defect detection. The selected review type should be based on the need of the project, available resource. So everything again, the review types is it should be based on uh, the main objective is to find the defect or defect detection. That has to be select on the basis of the need of the project, available resources, product type, risk, business domain, company culture, everything. So a single work product may be subject one or more than one type of review. Okay, so in the one product also that may be subject to more than one type of review can happen. So it depends. So this is just a basic of what review types is. From the next slide you will have the uh, real um, types, that what are the types. If again more than one type of review is used, the order may vary. For example, the informal review may carried out before a technical review. So means, see, we have the types of review. I'll show here. See, these are all the types of review. We have four types of reviews. All right. So this is not like what they try to maintain this. The first 3 point is, sorry, first 4 point is, it should not be in a flow. It should not be, because it is not a levels, it's a types. You can skip informal review, you can skip if walk through, you can directly go to technical review. Yes, it is applicable and it is acceptable. You can go to inspection, it is acceptable. Once you go to technical review, again you come back to the informal review, again you come to the walk through. So it is possible, it is not an issue. That's what they try to convey. The types of defect found in a review vary depending especially on the work product being reviewed. Definitely, if you review the test spec, you will get some type of review, some type of defect. If you review this architecture, you'll get some type of defect. So it will keep on vary, depends upon the work product you are reviewing. Reviews can be classified according to the various attributes. So these are the reviews: informal review, walkthrough, technical review, and inspection. Okay, so you have to be very keen on understanding these four. Let's start with the informal review. So informal review is purpose is to detecting potential issues. The additional purpose is generating new ideas or solution, quickly solving minor problems, because it is like kind of a buddy checks. See, it is a buddy check. Informal review is kind of a buddy check. Okay, so it will be like if you are an author, if you make some mistakes, your friend will sit with you and he'll correct you. This is wrong, this is correct, so this you have to change, like that. So there will be not proper documentation also is required. See, not based on formal documented process. So this is not a formal process, you don't want to document this. May not involve in a review meeting. There may not review meeting also for these kind of reviews. And results may be documented, so it is not compulsion. Okay, varies in usefulness depending on the reviewers. So users checklist is optional, so everything is optional here. And very commonly used in agile development. In agile methodology, people are doing this. So even no, there is a newbies, they may think like they are reviewer and they find one or two issues, whatever the teammates found, teammates authored. So they are thinking like why it is not documented. So definitely it is a process in the formal informal review. All right. So even though it is a critical thing, so there may be the chances of being not follow this documentation is, of course, if it is documented, if it is very good, because maybe the next no the people who are using the next um, baselines or the next cycles, they may not repeat the same. But again, this is one type, that is informal review. What is walkthrough? So main purpose is improve the software product. Consider alternate implementations, very important. This can be achieved only in the walkthrough. Evaluate conformance to standards and specifications is also important. This is a main purpose. All right. So for example, if the test case you have written the test cases, that is 8 test cases you written. All right. So in the walkthrough, if you discuss for the specific module, then you can end up with complete the entire one module in 3 test cases. So that is what the alternate implementation with the same coverage, 100% coverage. Evaluate conformance to the standards and specifications. So in this walkthrough, we can also discuss about whether it has been the followed the conformance, there is standards or not, and specifications or not. Possible additional purposes, exchanging ideas about the techniques. As I said here, 8 test cases has been written, but this can be done in 3 test cases, that is exchanging and ideas. All right. So you can also author also can argue. So in a progressive way that you have to remember, exchanging ideas about techniques or as style variations or training of the participants, achieving consensus not based on the formal. Again, this is also not completely formal, but not like informal review. So individual preparation before review meeting is optional. So if he is an author, he may prepare for the review process, or it's optional. Review meeting is typically led by the author of the work product. So he, as you remember, he is an author. So this meeting is typically led by the author. Scribe is mandatory. Yeah, see, your boss. So he should be there. He's not a boss, but he's a recorder. He is recording the things. Users checklist is optional. Checklist is optional. May take the forms of scenarios like dry runs or simulations. Potential defects log and the review reports are produced. May vary in practice from quite informal to very formal. So it is not informal, either not informal, nor very formal. It is in the middle. That is what walkthrough. All right. It is also kind of a group friendly chats. Coming to technical review. So the main purpose is gaining consensus, detecting potential issues. Again, potential issues, but still it's a technical, because there's 2 stages we crossed. This will be bit, kind of a firefight, because the reviewer will be screwed if there is potential issues has been found. Possible additional purposes, evaluating quality and building confidence in the work product. So here the confidence of the work product has been increased, because the technical contents will be checked thoroughly. Because if there is a the high risk is been ended up in the technical products, so the technical things will be, that's what the name itself, technical review. Reviewers should be technical peers of the author and technical experts in the same or other disciplines, but technically. So here technical, because it should be technically proper. Individual preparation should be there before review meeting. If he is author, he should have a proper preparation. It's not like a walkthrough. In walkthrough, he may not have his preparation, but in technical review it should be. A review meeting is optional, ideally led by the trained facilitator. See, walkthrough, the previous is walkthrough, right? So that has been led by the author, and individual preparation may be optional, but here it has been, the review meeting is optional, ideally led by the trained facilitator. So it has to be led by the trained facilitator. All right. Of course, this meeting is optional, but it has to be, if it has happened, then it has to be done with the trained facilitator. Okay. Typically not author. Scribe is mandatory, ideally not the author. So definitely, again, here also scribe should be there. Use of checklist is optional. Checklist here also optional. Okay, but most of the industries uses the checklist for their convenience. Potential defects logs and review reports are produced. So even the previous also, potential defect logs and review reports are produced. Here also it is produced, and here this point is not there. Okay, so previously it has been given informal and very formal in the middle it is, but this is a formal. Okay, and the final one is inspection. So this has to be gone with proper, you know um, it should be gone properly. The reason is, In this, many people has been added, including customers also. Customers, if they are interested, so not every time they are interested. All right, so the main purpose is detecting potential defects, evaluating quality, and building confidence in the work product, preventing future similar defects through the author learnings and root cause analysis. In the previous time, in technical review, what are the the issues has been, what are the comments has been given to the author, he has to be fixed those. And also the similar defects also should not be here, and the root cause analysis also has been done already. Additional purposes: motivating, enabling authors to improve future work products and the software development process, achieving the consensus, generating new ideas, motivating, enabling authors to improve futures work products. So again, see, keep on authors improvement, because in the previous all these stages, the author is been getting screwed directly or indirectly, or even as a friendly. All right, so in this, he had to, and he had to improve his um, the future work. That's what they expect, because in the next review meeting also, if he is getting giving the same 8 test cases for the similar kind of scenarios, it will not be acceptable. So he have to at least make his 3 test cases in that at that time, because it is already been given. So follow a defined process of the formal documented outputs based on rules and checklists. See here, the checklist is mandatory. So only in this inspection, checklist is mandatory. In others, all are optional. In informal review, it is not required also. Users clearly defined roles or mandatory and may include dedicated reader. Individual preparation before the review meeting is required. Again, this also required. Reviewers are either peers or experts in other disciplines that are relevant to the work product. Specified entry and exit criteria has been used. Scribe is mandatory. So scribe is mandatory in this as well as previous. And in the this one, walkthrough is optional. Optional, oh sorry, walkthrough also mandatory. Only in this informal review is not required. It's not required actually. In the informal review, there is no meeting only, right? On the other three, scribe is mandatory, because these are all questions you should remember. Review meeting is led by the trained facilitator, not by author. So same. So how it is the previously, how it is been the same. Author cannot act as a review leader, reader, or scribe. So author is the author. He can't, he can't change his roles. Potential defect logs, reviewer or reporters producer. For the three, it should be. Metrics are collected and used to improve the entire software development process, including the inspection process. Yeah, so metrics has to be as an additional, as it is a kind of a exit criteria. So that's all about these you know review types. So it's a very important concept. If you have any queries, please feel free to connect with us. We'll try to solve then and there, and we'll get back to you in the next video.